So in this video today, I'm going to be showing you how you're able to integrate an AI voice agent directly into your mortgage business. The reason why you would want to integrate this into your business is not only because you don't have to have a human taking all of your calls, but the other benefit is that you're able to get a hold of your leads 10 times quicker, and you don't have to be paying the AI to sit there and wait for calls to come in or for it to place calls. All you have to pay for is the AI talking with the lead. If the AI doesn't talk with the lead, you're not paying for those calls. So, in turn, the AI will save your business a lot of money and will be able to convert way more leads just because it's getting a hold of the leads faster, because the AI is always in a good mood and never switches moods. So, you're always getting the same amount of results every single day. So if on average you're booking 20% of your leads into appointments from a Facebook ad, with this AI dialer, you'll be able to convert 40 to 50% of your leads into appointments just because you're able to get a hold of them faster and make sure that they didn't already contact another company. So yeah, my name is Emanuel Termure. I am the founder of Sympana LLC. We implement AI voices directly into mortgage businesses and many other different types of businesses so that we can save the business more money and get them more booked appointments onto their calendar. So let's get into the video and let me show you how you're quickly able to build this voice AI agent so you're able to quickly get started and test it out for yourself. Okay, so the software that we're going to use to implement this voice AI agent into your business is going to be Retail AI. And the reason that we're going to be implementing Retail AI instead of any other voice AI agent is because Retail AI is the cheapest on the market, they're the best on the market, and they don't charge you unless the AI is talking with someone. They don't charge you per call placed. They only charge you once the AI starts talking with that person. So that's what separates retail from any other voice AI provider out there, because it does get really cheap. Because if you call 2,000 people and none of them reply, the most you're probably going to pay is $1 or two for all of the calls, because the AI is not perfect and sometimes it starts talking for no reason, but it's super rare that it messes up. So what I recommend doing is logging in or creating an account. We already have an account, so we're just going to log in and create a new agent from scratch. So we are going to click create agent, and then we are going to create a multi-prompt agent. And then we are going to start from blank. The reason that we're going to make a multi-prompt agent is because we can get the agent to talk exactly how we want it to talk, and it will ask the questions in a direct order. They can ask multiple questions. We can branch it out into trees. It just follows your instructions and leads to 10 times better conversions. So what we're going to do over here is go to ChatGPT now to create our prompt. And now that we're in ChatGPT, what we're going to tell it to do is create us a prompt for our AI voice agent. So what I just typed is create a prompt for a voice AI agent that will be able to call leads and book them into appointments. This will be for the mortgage industry. The name of the agent will be Sarah from 123 Mortgages. And because it gave us a super short prompt, I don't like it, so we're going to tell it to make it longer. Okay, so now that it's done with the prompt, we're going to copy this and we're going to put it back into Retail AI. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to come to edit prompt tree, and we are literally just going to take a picture of this, and then we are going to submit it back to ChatGPT. And we are going to paste it over here. And then enable interruption sensitivity. Transitions are going to be buying state, refining state, all of that. And then we are going to add a new prompt over here. We're going to add 3 new prompts like that. And then we are going to copy this. So this is going to be the buying state prompt. And then we are going to label it buying state. And then this is going to be the refining state prompt. And then we're going to label it refining state. This is going to be the rate shopping state. And then we are going to label it rate shopping. And then boom. And then we are going to connect these all like that to the first state. And then let's try getting it connected. Okay, now it's connected. Then the next thing is going to be schedule state. We are going to add this just like that. And this is going to be schedule. And we're going to connect all the prompts just like that. Then we're going to add the final states. So this is going to be, so they can either go here or to this one. We're going to connect it. And then the non-interested state. And then we're going to connect the final part. And as you're able to see, it does get super, super messy towards the end, but it does connect all of them. And then we're just going to make it like this. And then finally, the last state would be thank user for call. And then we're going to connect the final part. And boom, now we have our full AI agent done. It will follow our instructions exactly how we want it because of this prompt tree. It has to follow all the questions and it can't not ask a question, because for it to go to the next state, it has to ask that question. It has to sit on that question until it fully asks that. The problem that we're running into now is that we put spaces between our naming. So we have to switch all the names to a different type of space. And then lastly, make sure that the lead will be able to interrupt the agent. The whole point of this checkbox is if you want the agent always talking and saying stuff and just the lead acknowledging it, and you don't want the AI stopping during that time, then you don't want the lead being able to interrupt the agent. But most of the time, you want the lead interrupting the agent. So you'll want the agent to be able to stop talking and hear what the person is saying and then respond to that question. So that's basically the whole prompt. That red box is an error. So that's how you create the full prompt tree and make a good prompt actually work. Sometimes if you just have the prompt over here, it will follow it, but not to a T. But with the prompt tree, it will follow the prompt to a T. And the last part would be over here. If you click add, you'll be able to add your cal.com link right over here. So you can link up your calendar directly to Retail AI, so it can book leads directly into that calendar. It's super helpful. But if you're using another CRM, for example, Go High Level, it's a bit harder. It's actually really difficult to connect it. So if you need help with that, feel free to book a call at sympana.com and we'll be able to create that custom integration directly for you. And then the last step would be over here to batch call, and then creating a batch call list over here. All you'll have to do is upload a CSV of all your leads over here, choose which number is calling them, and then label the batch call list and click send. You'll be able to schedule it when it will go, and then it will start calling all of your leads, and it'll cost you half a cent per dial extra to fully connect it. And down here, it will show you how long it would take to call all of those leads. So it's super simple to be able to get all of your leads called, and you're able to do all of this directly through the retail platform. Now, if you want to add a knowledge base to your AI so it gets updated all the time with the most up-to-date stuff about your company, you'll be able to come over here to knowledge base, click add over here, and then add your website over here. If you add your website, it will update every single 12 hours to here, just like our sympana.com website. It updates every 12 hours. You're able to resync it too, and it'll be the most up-to-date AI agent on the market, and they'll be up to date every single 24 hours. So that's a really nice perk about also having this done in retail AI. And then lastly, you'll be able to come over here to analytics and see all of your call analytics just like this. Now, this is a test account, so you'll not be seeing my real analytics, but you'll be able to see how the analytics look, how many calls were placed, the call durations, and the call latency on average. You'll also be able to see how many calls have gone through in the past, and you'll be able to see all the disconnection reasons, user sentiment, and all of this directly in here. So this is really nice. And lastly, if we go back to agents, the final thing that I recommend you doing for your agent is coming over here and making sure that you have everything set up exactly how you want it. So I would either choosing between Simo or choosing between Kate. You're able to test out the voices and see which one you like the most, but these are the best voices on the platform right now. And then either if you want to bring down the agent to 7 cents on the minute, you'll be able to do that. And if you want to have a multilingual agent, you'll also be able to click on multilingual over here, and it will be able to talk between English and Spanish and switch between those two languages. So if you're in a high Spanish speaking area, you'll be able to have that on so you're able to serve both of your clients. And then lastly, you're also able to have it talk in all of these languages, and it will be able to understand all of it. The best part about this AI is you'll be able to add a post call analysis over here. So everything that happens on call, you'll be able to see directly in your CRM or Google Sheets and see why that actually happened. So yeah, that's basically it. This is how you create an AI voice agent for your mortgage company, and you're able to start testing this literally today and start seeing results today if you set this up. Now, if you need any other help or you want to connect this to multiple different types of CRMs or calendars, you're able to book a call at sympana.com, and I'll be able to fully implement this whole entire AI system into your business. Now, lastly, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Or if you want to be caught up on the most recent AI news, feel free to join my newsletter or my Telegram. All links are available in the description.